There's a saying that I live by. Don't be afraid of being outnumbered. A lion walks alone while the sheep flock together. When it comes to conservatives or anyone who is right of center, I warn them about DLive. I warned them about maker support. And I even warned them about VidMe by saying, hey, why would you leave YouTube that has a hate speech clause to go to VidMe that has a hate speech clause? So back then, I warned you all about these social media platforms. And now I'm here to warn you about Parler. First of all, let's talk about the name. The name is stupid. Why would you give an American company a French name? If you go on to the news, especially Fox News, they pronounce it Parler.
And some Trump officials are ditching Twitter for a new social media platform, which is called Parler, P-A-R-L-E-R. Lauren?
But the owner, who I will talk about later, intended it to be pronounced as a French word, parlay. So that in itself is stupid, because if they was to pronounce it parlay, people would not know where to go look at it because they probably won't even know how to spell it. So that was dumb in itself. So now you got major Republican politicians as well as popular influencers who are from the conservative or the right-wing political sphere that are advocating for Parler, like Senator Ted Cruz. Hey, come on over to Parler or Parler, whatever they want to say. I'm going to use Parler and Parler at the same time. And they're actually telling people, hey, come join this new social platform that respects your freedom of speech. And let me tell you something. It's a bunch of caca. Parler, Parler, whatever word you want to use, is worse than Twitter. Let me say that again. Parler, Parler is worse than Twitter. Let me show you the receipts. So here's an article by Techdirt. By the way, everything I show you in this video will be available in the description box below. I will list all the sources that I have in this video for your reference later. So Techdirt actually did an expose on Parler, and stated that, hey, as predicted, Parler is banning users it doesn't like. They also wrote an article a couple of days before that that states, just like every other platform, Parler will take down content and face impossible content moderation choices. And so let's talk about a lot of their choices that they've been making. But first, let's talk about what I find suspicious about Parler. First of all, Gab. I don't like Gab. I don't use Gab. I haven't used Gab in many years because the owner refused to have a block button. But Gab is not allowed to be on Google Play. So if you put Gab in the description box, look who shows up. Parler. Parler is something you can download on your phone, and it can also be downloaded on your computer. But I want you all to read the reviews, because the reviews are very telling. And you know, there's a lot of reviews here, but I want to go through some particular reviews here. Like, for example, I'm just going to read a couple of these. A 1-star review from a guy named Jim Frank. He says, requires a phone number. No thanks. No social media platform needs my phone number. Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, Microsoft, even Google all have alternative options instead of requiring phone numbers. Remember, kids, no company that values your privacy will pin a phone number to you. Hashtag facts. Go download Ruckus instead. And unless Parler ever gets serious about privacy and removes their needless phone database that could be hacked, manipulated and abused against users as it has in the past. And that's true. Parler, you cannot sign up if you don't use a actual phone number. Now, a lot of you are saying, oh, I can buy one of these fake phone numbers that I can put in there. They have a certain type of technology to make sure that the phone number is connected to a actual phone, Android or iPhone. So you can't buy one of these VPN or VoIP phone numbers without it being verified. Here's another one that I wanted to bring your attention to. This is by Charles. You cannot direct message unless you become verified. To become verified, you have to upload a copy, if both front and back, of your driver's license and a selfie. What the heck? I already gave them my email address and phone number just to set up an account. I'll be darned if I am going to upload my driver's license on any platform just to direct message. That's BS. Try to contact CS, nothing. At Parler, get at me. And then another one, followed the password instructions very clearly, tried multiple attempts to make one, and I can't. This is a very stupid problem and causing your ratings to plummet. If you are looking to be competitive, this is a quick way of people to lose confidence without seeing what you have to offer. And last but not least, I mean, I can go on and on and on, but the last one, it says this right here by Darren: do not join Parler. It is not fit for purpose. The app is okay. The website is dire. They want your phone number as well as your email address and passwords. If you wish to send a private message, you have to be verified, where they want your driver's license and selfie. No support to change your phone number or email, and you have to ask them to close your account. Yeah, this right here is just a red flag right there. The CIA and the NSA would be proud. Avoid until it works correctly app and web, and give control to the user. All these thumbs down. So that right there is very troubling. Here we have the CEO, John Massa Jr. And I want to say that I remember when Parler was launched in 2018. And everybody was like, yeah, y'all, we got a new platform. We got a new platform for conservatives. We ain't got to worry about Twitter. And you know me, there's a lot of people I don't trust on the right, because we have a lot of people who are jaded Bernie bros who are now Trump supporters. And I specifically remember going to John Massa Jr.'s Twitter and seeing that he was a Bernie bro. Now, I recently went to his Twitter, and I'm going to show you something that's very suspicious. He joined Twitter August 2015. Check it out, baby. You go to his Twitter page. This is his pinned tweet from February the 6th of this year, which is 2020. And you keep going, go to April, go to February, and what? What? You mean to tell me I can't go no more? There's no more tweets? Really? Let's go to those are tweets and replies. Let's just go to his regular tweet, his regular side of his tweets right here, and it's the same thing. Nothing. So here's the deal. Why did this man delete all of his past liberal tweets? And they're not archived. I can't find them in the Wayback Machine. It has been scrubbed from the internet, and I find that to be suspect as well. But I will talk about John Massa, on another day and time. Don't let this flag fool you. This guy is a liberal. I specifically remember going to his Twitter and seeing nothing but Bernie this, Bernie that, Trump ain't this and Trump ain't that. And so I was like, oh, okay, dude is a jaded Bernie bro who's starting a app But why is he concentrating on conservatives? And then when I actually go through his Twitter, I go, oh, you know, it just basically proves that he's suspect. He's very suspect. Also, if you actually look him up on YouTube, you can't find nothing past 2018. The same thing with Google. Everything that deals with John Massa deals with him from when he started Parler and nothing before then. So this guy, I'm telling you guys, stop falling for the okie doke, dude. This guy he is not a conservative, and this platform, there's nothing about it that's going to be free speech. But I want to go to David Pakman's Twitter. And as you can see, I'm not logged in, and I'm actually in a private mode because I want to show you another reason why Parler is doomed to fail. As you can see on Twitter, I can look at anybody's profile as long as I have the link. So I'm not logged in. All right, you see where it says sign up. And this is what you see. I get to see his replies. I get to see what he says, period. So I can go to, let's see, let's do this. I can actually go to his Twitter and see everything that David Pakman is saying, right? Okay, that's important, meaning that you're not forcing me to sign up to spy on David Pakman. Now, let's go to his actual account that's on Parler. When I click on it, this happens. Okay, they tell me I have been logged out, but I never was logged in, and boom, they send me to a page where I have to either log in or sign up. You can't see what people are saying just like you can on Twitter. I don't have to be logged in to see what's being said on Twitter. I don't have to sign up to see what has been said on Twitter. But you cannot be a voyeur. You can't watch people unless you are signed up or logged into this platform. But let me just show you the craziness of signing up. So let's go to their sign up page. By the way, we're gonna go over we're gonna go over all the privacy policies, the terms of service, and the community guidelines. Trust me, they're gonna be a hoot. I don't understand how the conservatives never even bother to read any of this stuff, but you know, they're sheeps. They're sheeps just like the left. So anyway, I agree. So I'm going to put in a fictitious email. And let's see, for example, if you see the asterisk here, that means it's a must. So you see right here with the phone number, you cannot sign up without a phone number. So let's see, I'm going to put Momo Meow 911 411 hit me, baby. AOL.com. All right, I'm going to purposely not enter my phone number. And let's see, with a password, you have to use 8 or more characters with at least 1 capital letter, lowercase letter, and a number and a special character. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. Let's see, we're gonna do a @ and see, yeah, 2, 3, 4, okay, and let's see if I can remember if I can do it right. And oh, I did it right. Okay, great. So my password and my confirmed password matches, but what is this? I cannot hit submit because I did not enter a phone number. So as you can see, the submit button is grayed out. Let's see if I can use a fake phone number. But you can't even use a fake phone number because it's going to send you a verification pin to basically verify that this is actually your real phone number. So let's go to 770 555 6899. Okay, and I have the submit here, and we're gonna hit it, and Oh, I got to go through this here. Okay. J R X U G Z P, I think. Okay, hit next. Oh my God, really? Okay, 5 C Y 7 E, capital letter P T E. Hit again. No wonder they were complaining. No wonder they were complaining. Oh my goodness. Capital C, 8 R, small case E, capital C, small case T, capital Z, 6. Let me, look. Okay, hold on, I'm sorry. Capital R, all right. Capital C, 8, capital R, E, C, capital C, small case T, capital Z, 6. All right. Okay, this is the last time, guys. This is the last time. By the way, I didn't practice this. I wasn't practicing this. Okay, this is the last time. I promise this is the last time. Okay. Capital W, small case X, S, capital X, capital B, capital Y, capital B, 7, and small case C. Let's do this again. Capital W, small case S, S, capital X, B, Y, B, 7, C. Now watch, it's gonna say invalid TOTP code. Yep. All right, so I'm not going through this again. Are you serious? So we found a glitch in here, and now we see why people were giving it all those 1s. I couldn't even pass the CAPTCHA process because it just kept going over and over again saying invalid TOTP code. But no worries. So let's go through why this site is trash. So as promised, I will put all of these links available in the description box so you guys can look over it yourself. So this is from Mark Doppelganger, and he talks about the same thing I was talking about in reference to, hey, you need a phone number in order to sign up, which is crazy. I don't agree with that. Why do you need a phone number? This is if somebody was to hack into Parler, they would get your phone number. That's crazy. But let's go through all of the terms of services, the privacy policy, as well as the community guidelines, which is going to be funny in itself. So arbitrary content deletion, even if you obey the rules, and the rules can change at any time without any notice. It's on you to stay up to date. Harvesting your whole phone contact list. Now this right here is very dangerous. I hope no one I know has Parler and has my phone number, because Parler is going to get my phone number for being on someone else's contact list who signed up for Parler. So let's look at this for a second. Parler may remove any content or terminate your access to the service at any time for any reason or no reason. Really? How is that different from Twitter? How is that different from Twitter? Although the Parler guidelines provide guidance to you regarding content that is not appropriate, Parler is free to remove content and terminate your access to the service even where the guidelines have been followed. Leave your Twitter, people, and come to Parler. It's 10 times worse. Man, these people are crazy. So here's another one. The terms of this user agreement may be modified by Parler in any way and at any time without notice to you. Wow. And you're saying you're better than Twitter? How? and you agree to be responsible for making yourself aware of any modifications of the terms and to be bound by any modifications of the terms when you continue to access or use the service after any such modification. Here's another one. Here's another one. This one right here is scary right here. If you permit us to access the address book on your device or give us permission to import your contacts from an email account associated with your account, meaning associated with your phone number, we may access and store names and contact information from your address book to facilitate invitations and social interactions that you initiate through our service and for other purposes described in this privacy policy or at the time of consent or collection. So do you understand how bad this is? That Parler has access to your contact list of your friends, your families, your acquaintances, your business partners, business customers, and they have contact all of that to basically solicit them for what? Do not sign up for this service. This is absolutely crazy. Here's another one here. Let's see. I'm not going to read all of this. I will just go through a couple of more of these. It says you can delete your account by emailing us your request at account.deletion@parler.com. When I want to delete my Twitter, I don't have to basically email Twitter. I can just delete it. Same thing with Facebook. You know, same thing with a lot of social media, including YouTube. To me, I believe that the reason why you have to email Parler so they can get everything they can off your phone before they delete your actual account. And that's basically suspect here. You agree to receive communications from Parler, including communications sent by phone, email, text messages, and other means of communication. What does this mean, other means of communication? These people are freaking crazy. And this is dealing with any disputes that you have. I could go on and on about Parler, and like I said, you guys can look at this here because I got more receipts as well. Here is where someone named Lady Liberty, and well, let's see, I think this right here is what she said that was very interesting to me, where she says, can't DM unless you verify your identity with a photo of your government issued ID front and back and includes a selfie. Now, we saw that in the 1-star review that they gave. This is not even required on Twitter. I can DM anybody on Twitter and I don't have to give the Twitter staff a copy of my government ID front and back. And they want you to pose with the actual government ID in a selfie. Do you understand how dangerous this is? And the conservatives that are very, very dumb there. These are some very dumb people, I'm telling you. I'm a right-winger and I'm calling people on my own side dumb because they are stupid. Why would you think this is acceptable to sign up for? You guys are such sheeples, I swear. Oh, let me tell you that Ted Cruz said join it, and my friends join it, let me join it. And you all don't even do your investigative work. You all didn't even look into it. And so, and she continues to say, why would a free app need this information? It feels like enough of a barrier that people will agree to send eventually. And then she goes also through a lot of the privacy and community guidelines. And it's all, I mean, this stuff is absolutely crazy. And their rules and their community guidelines are worse than Twitter. Yeah, and still conservatives are like, oh, this is the best thing. Parler is better than Twitter. And it's not. Here's one also that I found very crazy. There's a lot of Parler will have the right to conduct its own defense at your expense. So, if Parler takes takes my stuff, it takes my private information, docks me for it, and I get invaded by Antifa or some BLM members or whatever, and I sue them, I have to pay for not only their court expenses, but I have to pay for their lawyer fees, I have to pay for any hotel accommodations, I have to pay. The conservatives signed up for this. Please remember, the conservatives signed up for this. This is what the conservatives want you to do. Come to Parler. Come to Parler. Oh my God, I will definitely leave her tweet link in the description box as well. And so, I mean, it goes on and on. People are actually calling these people, calling this company out. I have never seen a bigger red flag in a privacy than this clause from Parler. I didn't see this before. We will use safeguards necessary and appropriate to protect the confidentiality of and preclude unauthorized access to and disclose of social security numbers. How do they get your social security numbers? Access to social security numbers will be limited to those employees authorized to access that information to perform their legitimate duties. Any documents or, oh, they're getting your social security number from your government ID. Whoa, that's, oh my goodness, my driver's license has my social security number on it. Any documents or other documents containing social security numbers will be destroyed in a secure manner. Twitter doesn't have my social security number. Facebook doesn't have it. YouTube doesn't. Well, no, the AdSense has it, but that's because that's how I get paid. Why does Parler need my social security number? And why do they get it from my government identification? Guys, this, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. This video is going to be so long because there's so many receipts. Here you have people getting banned for hate speech or obscenity, and they're violating the terms of service. So somebody posed as Marco Rubio, or they just call themselves Marco Rubio, and they got banned, permanently suspended from Parler for this. But remember, guys, Parler is better than Twitter. All right, so this is funny. And then there's another one. This guy got banned from Parler. And of course, here we have here where people got this guy named Michael got he got banned from Parler for posting a scene from Dumb and Dumber. Okay, and then let's see. Jack Murphy has a very long Twitter thread detailing, and actually, out of all of the tweets, Jack Murphy has the best thread that goes over his process. He actually talks to John Massa. He actually tell everybody, you know, what's really going on. He shows receipts of him of what he said. And I mean, this is ridiculous. You get banned for things that you will say, or permanently suspended. When I say banned and permanently suspended, I'm using them interchangeably. They mean the same thing. But what I'm also saying is that to get kicked off, permaban off of Parler would be minor infractions that you would never be punished for saying on Twitter. So how is Parler better than Twitter? How is that the case? And I think we have Thor, who stated that he got banned off of Parler, and we okay. There's a guy who calls himself Devon Nunez Cow. And he got banned. He got banned off of, and this is what he posted. This is what he posted to get banned off of Parler. Now remember, Parler is supposed to be free speech, free speech, free speech. The fact that this has not been exposed by now is amazing. So he just posted, Devon is a loser and has a cow there, and that got him permabanned. Okay? So I'm not gonna go over this. And so somebody, this guy named Mike said, Parler promised not to ban people for saying whatever can be said on the streets of New York, and then immediately banned Devon Cow for making fun of Devon Nunez. Considering Nunez sued Twitter for bias against him, I assume he'll now speak out against Parler too. Nah. And that's true. That's gonna be a big nah. And last but not least, I just want to show you, there's a lot of things I can say about Parler, but let's just say this. Right here, what a part I really don't like is that in order to delete your account, you have to send an email to Parler to tell them that you want your account to be deleted. And as you can see here, they have this section here where you want to delete your account, or you're locked out of your account, bug reported, partner interrogation. Why is that interrogation? Media inquiry, public figure verification. And yeah, and then you put information here, and then you put here, and then you hit submit, and I think that's what they do, and then boom, it says it sent you like that. I think that's crazy. Why do I have to email customer service to have my account deleted? That feature should be available on the platform at my discretion, at my will, whenever I can activate it or not. It's available on Twitter. It's, like I said, it's available on Facebook. It's available on YouTube. I don't understand why you have to ask Parler if you can actually get rid of your account. That's just crazy. But like I said, this entire platform is suspect. I don't trust it. I've never signed up for Parler because, like I stated, the whole entire setup is really stupid. Twitter has nothing to worry about. Trust me, if you want to know what's better between Parler and Twitter, and I'm just going to be honest with you, as much as I hate Twitter, Twitter is way better than Parler. I believe that this is a trick being used by the CEO, who was a Bernie supporter. I'm telling you, he was a Bernie supporter in 2016. And he was heavily against Trump, and those tweets are deleted. And I don't understand that conservatives are so thirsty to be part of an echo chamber that you would sit up here and sign up for something as ridiculous as Parler or Parler, whatever you want to call it. But ladies and gentlemen, this video is long as it is. Feel free to go and fact check me. Feel free to go and investigate the CEO like I did. And I promise you, you will see what I have said was truth. And if I was you, I would get off of Parler. I would change my phone number. I would do everything I can to get the information that they have stolen from your phone and just erase it. Just get out, because this is not going to end well for you. I promise you. I have not been wrong in the past about these things, and I'm not wrong now. This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody who would use this information that would be very helpful for them, please share it, and also subscribe. And I'll talk to you all next time. Later, taters.